Let's imagine.
I am a small coffee cup with a pink kiss mark. The kiss mark sits on my rim like a tiny moon. I wear it proudly like a sticker from a friend. Morning light warms my side and makes me sigh. Steam rises and tickles my nose that is not a nose. A spoon taps my belly like a soft drum. The saucer holds me steady like a gentle seat. I hear tiny clinks that sound like kitchen bells. Is a mark the same as a hug? It feels like a hello that stays. I carry warm drink and keep it safe. That is my job, and I like it. What is a job for a cup? A job is a helpful dance done every day. The kettle sings, and I get ready. The sugar bowl grins with snowy teeth. The milk makes little clouds and whispers hush. Do clouds in a cup have dreams? They pop and float, then vanish like peekaboo. My handle is a small ear for holding. When fingers curl there, I feel brave. I shake a bit when the table bumps. Falling is scary like a slide with no mat. The saucer guards me like a shield. The napkin is my cape when drips happen. A crumb lands on me, and I make it a guest. Can a crumb be a friend for a minute? Friends can be quick like a high five. My glaze shines like a tiny pond. Do I look pretty? Only when I shine. A muddy boot is still loved after a puddle. So pretty can also mean useful and kind. The kiss mark is pink like a berry. Is it mine if it is on me? It feels like shared magic. So I say yes. Once a sleepy grown-up forgot me on the windowsill. A cat sniffed me and blinked like a slow lamp. The cat licked foam and made a milk mustache. I tried not to laugh, and I wobbled anyway. Is laughter a spill that comes from the heart? It feels bubbly and warm, even without soap. Another day I took a tiny trip to the couch, a wobble, a splash, a gasp, and a quick towel race. The towel ran fast like a superhero cape. We saved the day, and the sofa smiled. Am I a hero if I help hold calm? Helping can be quiet like holding steady hands. In the sink, I get a warm bath. Bubbles cheer like small parade balloons. The brush tickles my sides and sings scrub dub. Do bubbles remember the songs they sing? They pop, but I keep the happy hum. The dishwasher is my roller coaster box. It whooshes and swishes and lights blink. I wear my seatbelt made of racks. Is courage just staying put while the ride roars? My saucer winks and says, almost done. We come out shiny and smell like clean rain. On the shelf, I sit with mugs and glasses. We trade stories like marbles in a jar. A tall glass tells of lemonade and summer ants. A mug brags about cocoa and tiny marshmallows. Do stories make time feel soft? They stack up like blocks and do not fall. A small chip lives on my bottom side. It is a tiny mark, like a whisker line. Am I still me with a chip? A teddy with a new eye is still the same hug. So a cup with a small chip is still the same sip. I nod inside and feel calm again. I watch mornings grow into afternoons. Shadows stretch like sleepy cats across the table. Time feels like a train of light and toast smells. Do I get older when the lip mark fades a little? The mark may fade, but the hello stays in me. A child once drew a smile on my napkin friend. The napkin felt brave and said, "Bring on drips." We giggled while Crumbs danced a cookie jig. Happiness is crumbs doing silly kicks. What makes joy for a cup? Warm hands, soft clinks, and patient pauses make joy. Quiet sips make tiny islands of peace. Is peace like holding a sleeping kitten? It is soft, warm, and still, and it purrs. I wonder about purpose on rainy days. Purpose is a reason, like shoes being good for puddles. My reason is holding warmth and moments. Moments are bites of time, like cookie bites. I keep them safe until they melt away. Beauty visits in simple ways. A crooked line of foam looks like a dragon tail. A coffee swirl looks like a storm in a teacup. Is beauty only for eyes? Beauty can be heard in tiny clinks and soft sighs. A spoon once fell and bonked my side. It said sorry with a shiny nod. Forgiving felt like a door opening in my glaze. Is forgiving hard or easy? It is easy when friends try to be gentle. I like to learn new things from the kitchen choir. The kettle teaches patience with long, warm breaths. The timer teaches waiting with beeps that hop. The fridge hums like a big, sleepy bee. Do lessons need a classroom? A home can be a school with kind sounds. Once I went on a picnic in a basket nest. Bread snuggled me, and jam wore a red hat. A breeze painted goosebumps on my glaze. I held tea that tasted like flowers and giggles. A bee waved past like a tiny helicopter. Was I brave far from the shelf? Being careful and curious felt like brave. Another day I stayed empty, but still useful. I guarded a ring while small hands played. The ring shone like a tiny moon donut. Is being empty the same as being nothing? Nope. Empty can mean ready for the next story. In winter, the window chills my ear handle. Warm drink moves in and makes a small sunrise. Is warmth something that can be shared? Warmth travels from drink to cup to hands to smiles. My kiss mark watches every trip like a lighthouse. It is a steady pink flag of care. Will I always have this mark? Maybe not, and that is okay. Love can leave and love can return in new marks. A new mark might be cocoa mustache kisses, or milk mustache from a giggly cousin cup. Change knocks like a guest with bright socks. Change can be welcome with a clean seat ready. At night, I rest on the shelf and breathe slow. The moon paints a silver road on my rim. Do dreams visit cups in the dark? I dream of soft clinks and long, cozy mornings. I dream of being useful and loved. Tomorrow will bring new sips and new stories. The kiss mark will whisper, remember the gentle hugs. I will hold warmth, calm, and a tiny brave heart. A small cup can keep big care safe. That is my simple secret, and it shines